Hello and welcome back to Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon, and in this episode, part 5, it is time for boss time in Sid's A Dungeon of Remembrance. As he remembers what the thing he's looking for, we have to take down a boss Mandragora.
Oh, he's a sneaky thief, Mandragora. See, he's got a leather mask on or something.
So, empty out your Chocobo kicks on him. We are level 5, so this should be a relatively easy fight for us, especially since we have a bunch of potions from the dungeon. And there we go!
Yep, spam your...
And he dropped 33 job
Okay.
points, allowing us to grab level 2 Chocobo, which means that we now have Chocobo Drop, which costs 2 SP, but deals minor damage on all surrounding foes. It's a very nice spell.
Yeah.
However, it still does melee damage.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun,
Raffaello.
Yes,
for the record,
yes.
this game,
Baby
a majority
grasping
of the
puzzle
music
pieces,
in
very
it are
cute.
from other Final Fantasy games. I specifically recognize a lot of tracks from Final Fantasy VIII. Raffaello knows her name!
See, I think that the makers of this game knew that us Sesame Street watching Americans would love this character and design.
A beautiful land that vanished from our world 50 years ago. They say that Gramps just disappeared when he went to find it.
Well, you know, I mean, I spent some time in Europe, and, well, frankly, that's how I met your mother.
Dad,
I mean, your real mother.
could I be in that same land? If that's the case, I have to find out. Gramps' dreams, your dreams.
The dreams of all the people of Sid's family line.
That's
Tell
why
me your
we were
dreams.
treasure hunter in the first place.
You
And
don't
so
want to
it
know my
was-
dreams, Cloud.
It was
I've only
so, it
been to
was
hospitals.
That's
the king Nebuchadnezzar of the
My name is
Babylonians
Sid.
who sought out the prophet
I'm
Daniel
Sid, the
in order
treasure
to have
hunter.
his dreams explained once and for all.
I remember that VeggieTales movie. It was a good VeggieTales movie.
Then now suddenly I'm reminded of a quest in Oblivion from the Mages Guild where you actually have to wear the dream amulet and enter into somebody's dream in order to wake them from an unwaking nightmare.
That's not the one where we get introduced to our first Daedric Prince, is it?
Where's this strange baby that helped you get my
No,
memory
the
back?
first Daedric Prince we're introduced to is actually you don't even find out that it's you don't find out that it's Lord Dagon unless you follow a certain length into the main quest line. So
Sounds good to me.
might be, yeah, I guess it depends on where you go. And then there, you just ran into a shrine of, you know, a bunch of people standing around in their underpants. Why? These people think you look pretty strange too. Clothes wearing freak.
Oh look, someone's on top of the clock tower.
Ring far and wide, O bell of oblivion.
Now this
Shit.
cutscene is supposed to establish that she's in control of the bell. No, she is not.
She just loves hearing it ring because she loves forgetting things.
Actually, she is almost immune to the Bell of Oblivion, thankfully. And so begins Chapter 2, The Fires of Dark Intent.
Chocobo, listen! I can't find Raffaello around! Yeah, this isn't good. We've got to find him, right away!
Sherma, he is a baby. How far could he have crawled?
Raffaello! Raffaello!
Where could he have gone? The boy can barely crawl.
Well, he can float in the air pretty good. Raffaello so far has been the Stewie Griffin that nobody seems to understand that, like, he can get around.
Yes.
This lad has been inside 2 people's minds now. Thanks.
I'm glad you noticed the highlighted letters. They are important for something.
It's Tim.
Wait. Time.
Time. That wasn't fair.
So
Timothy
yes,
Dalton.
Raphael decided to fly out into town. Also, here is the Fountain of the Goddess.
Go for a swim? Nah.
It is important in one cutscene later on in the game, and that is its only purpose. Although there is a very cute interaction with that Chocobo has with it. Al's a French puppy.
No, that's a Russian puppy, actually. Da.
Are you sure? I thought Z was French.
I mean, they might be mixing. That is a French-Russian puppy.
Okay.
Probably, because Da is Russian, Z is, well, it's baguette wearing fools. See, they wear bread, they don't eat it. Maestro is Italian. Isn't this just a little mosaic of different cultures all gathered together in one place?
Oh.
Hi,
So
Freya.
you're Chocobo. You're the talk of the town.
Freya whips upon the frozen throne. Upon the frozen throne. Scandinavian.
You see, I don't think that she is supposed to be
What's
that
the matter?
that related
We don't usually
to
see
Norse
you in
mythology
town.
because that Freya is spelled specifically with a Y.
Raphaello's missing. That's
Yeah.
the baby that fell out of the sky, right? Everyone's talking about him.
And Chocobo, apparently.
Say you can remember things when that baby's around. I wish I could remember.
I hope people remember things when there's a baby around, such as, when was the last time the baby ate? When was the last time we changed the baby's diapers?
I was fighting. But with who? And what for?
And this is the actual side effect of Raphael showing up. Everyone starts having small memories, and then the Bell of Oblivion attempts to steal them away.
What was I talking about? No, never mind. If I forgot about it, it probably wasn't that important.
Sure, let's just ignore that the Bell of Oblivion rang again. I mean, it's a bell. You can hear when the bell rings.
What was I going to get cracking on? I'm forgetting too many things these days. Oh well. I guess this means I should just take the rest of the day off.
As the blacksmith of the town, that would be a very bad idea.
Mystery
Hi,
dungeon number
Raffaello.
3.
Could it be Raffaello?
Whoosh!
I know what that means, Chocobo. It means we're going on another adventure.
Not quite yet. We have to go to the shop first.
Mate, welcome to Harry's Hardware.
Hello, Harry.
Feel free
How
to
are you today? Would you like to buy something? What are you buying?
Yes, after I sell stuff.
What are you selling?
We only need 1 Gishal greens, and we only really need 1 potion. With all that,
Thank you.
with all that sold, we can buy the cloth bag, which gives us effectively 8 additional slots of inventory. We just improved our inventory capacity by 50%.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, jump cut. Because that was the end of that play session. I chose very weird points for play sessions.
It's all right. We saw the part where we enter into this little girl's brains, and now that we're in here, God damn it! It's fart smelling in here too. It was you,
It's
Raphael,
nose-based,
wasn't it?
not noxious gas, I promise.
You are the expeller of noxious gas and baby fumes.
Hey, Dungeon Hero X.
Have no fear, Dungeon Hero X is here. Sorry to keep you waiting, Koopa. Listen good, Chocobo. I'm here to give you advice, Koopa. If an item has a strange or vague name, it's a mystery item, Koopa. You can use it anyway or bring it out with you. But it could be cursed or have negative effects, Koopa. So use appraisal glasses to find out what it is before using it.
I can't see a damn thing without my glasses.
My advice helpful, Koopa?
Kind of. Appraisal glasses are actually a relatively rare item to find in dungeons, and you will almost only want to use them on either weapons or armor that you want to upgrade into.
This is no good. It's not enough. We're going back to the mines.
Teleport wings, booyah! Teleport wings, I believe, are the item that allows you to leave dungeons early. They are very important for later on in the game when we actually want to have multiple trips through dungeons. But I will almost never be using them.
Vulture used Gust.
Yes.
Am I
No,
right
I
in thinking that
believe-
waking up costs a move?
No, actually, waking up does not cost a move.
So enemies can wake up and attack in the same move.
Enemies cannot, but I think that I'm pretty sure that Chocobo can.
Nice.
Don't give up. We have to defend our town.
Yes. Frey
We
is
have to-
remembering a great battle that she took part in.
We have to defend our town from the mine marauders. The mine marauders.
No, it's something much more dangerous than mining marauders. Oh, look, a bomb enemy. Bomb
shade.
enemies are very important to notice because they have the ability Blaze, which doubles their attack power, and then they also have the ability to self-destruct, which allows them to deal damage in a square in the 9 square around them, equivalent to their remaining hit points.
So they know explosion.
Yes, they know explosion. Well, it's not actually explosion, it's more akin to sacrifice. Sacrifice specifically is a Final Fantasy move as opposed to a Pokemon move that allows them to detonate in the area around them, equivalent to how much HP that they have remaining. It functions like
trap,
self-destruct.
steam trap.
It functions like self-destruct, certainly, but self-destruct actually uses the Pokemon's attack stat as opposed to their HP stat. Fire Talons, yay!
Fire.
Unfortunately, Fire Talons, despite being an actual power upgrade, are also, fire elemental. So we don't actually want to use them for quite some time because the next, the first major elemental dungeon that we're going into is a fire dungeon.
Elemental properties.
Oh, look, a skeleton
funny
shade.
fellow. The skeleton fell apart.
Yep. Undead enemies specifically are weak to light magic. Unfortunately, there is exactly one class in the game that gets access to light magic, and it is in fact the best class in the game. We will be getting it relatively soon, I think after the next Dungeon of Remembrance that we do.
Alright.
Have no fear.
He said the first thing. He said the second thing. Now he will say the third thing.
I'm here
Yep.
to give you advice.
And then he'll actually give us the advice.
Hold the 1 and 2 buttons down to walk
This is something that I've already shown off.
HP and energy. But keep an eye on hunger and enemies, Koopa.
Oh, so they teach you that walking in place is a thing.
That's it for
Yep,
now.
they do.
Farewell.
And in the next episode, we'll finish off Freya's Dungeon of Remembrance. Be safe, everybody.